Once upon a time, in the suburb of Louisiana, Kentucky, lived a girl whose parents owned a farm outside of the city. She was active, participant in sports, but nobody ever could imagine that one day she would grow up and become the famous actress we all know today as Jennifer Lawrence. But how did Jennifer become such a famous actress? And why did she choose the film industry? Did she drop out of middle school and doesn't have a high school diploma or GED? Was she really the first girl born on her father's side of the family in over 50 years? Were her childhood nicknames Nitro and Plays with Fire? What was her life like before fame?
It's time for me to answer all these questions and more, since this is ASMR. Aaron, back at it again with another daily video to help you relax. So lay back and enjoy the ride. I hope this read helps you get you through your day, or even better, I hope this video helps you gently fall asleep. I can't wait to get started.
This is the tale of Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Schrader Lawrence was born on August 15, 1990, in a suburb of Louisville, Kentucky. She has two older brothers, Blaine and Ben, and her parents, Karen and Gary, owned a farm just outside the city. Lawrence was an athletic child, involved in cheerleading, field hockey, and softball, and thought she might be a doctor when she grew up. She did some modeling and community theater, but never dreamed that she'd become an actress. Lawrence's big break came when she was discovered at 14 while on spring break in New York with her family. A stranger asked to take her picture and took her mother's phone number, then called the next day to ask her to do a screen test. Things happened quickly after that. Lawrence stayed in New York City for the summer, acting in commercials for MTV and filming the 2007 thriller Devil You Know with Lena Olin. The film was shelved due to lack of distribution and was eventually released in 2013. Soon after, Lawrence and her family moved to Los Angeles, where she had small roles on the series Medium, Monk, and Cold Case, before landing a part on the TV series The Bill Engvall Show. While working on the series, she also appeared in feature films including The Poker House and The Burning Plane, alongside Charlize Theron and Kim Basinger. After The Bill Engvall Show was canceled, Lawrence went on to appear in the critically acclaimed Winter's Bone in 2010, which earned her nominations for an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, and a Screen Actors Guild Award. Opportunities continued to pour in, and in 2011 Lawrence appeared on The Beaver with Mel Gibson, Jodie Foster, and Anton Yelchin. She also took on the role of Mystique in X-Men First Class. In 2012, Lawrence became a box office sensation as Katniss Everdeen, the lead in The Hunger Games, the film adaptation of the best-selling novel by Suzanne Collins. Set in a post-apocalyptic state, Lawrence's character must participate in an event which 2014's fight to death as televised entertainment. The film broke box office records on opening weekend, and Lawrence reprised her role in 2013's The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, as well as the two-part Mockingjay, 2014 and 2015. As of late 2015, the franchise had earned more than $2.8 billion at the global box office. Other 2012 releases for Lawrence included the thriller House at the End of the Street, co-starring Elizabeth Shue, and two dramas with Bradley Cooper, The Falling and Silver Linings Playbook, which earned an array of award nominations and a Golden Globe win. Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical for Lawrence. She took home the Oscar for Best Actress at the Academy Awards in February 2013. Lawrence seemed overcome with emotion as she accepted the honor. Lawrence continued to work with Silver Linings Playbook director David O. Russell on 2013's American Hustle, playing the emotionally complex wife of a con artist, Christian Bale. The film co-starred Amy Adams and Cooper. Lawrence received her third Oscar nod for the part and won her second Golden Globe. In 2014, she co-starred again with Cooper in the little scene drama Serena, before once again captivating moviegoers as the mutant Mystique in X-Men: Days of Future Past. Lawrence, Cooper, and Russell later signed on to bring the story of miracle mop inventor Joy Mangano to the big screen, with Lawrence taking on the title role. Joy had a Christmas Day 2015 U.S. release, and Lawrence soon won her third Golden Globe for her performance. Days later, she received another Oscar nod. At 25, she became the youngest performer in history to have earned 4 Academy Award nominations. Continuing with her high-profile work, in 2016, Lawrence co-starred in X-Men Apocalypse and the science fiction film Passengers. She then made an impressive leap into the horror genre with the critically acclaimed Mother in 2017, before starring as a Russian intelligence agent in the thriller Red Sparrow in 2018. In October 2015, Lawrence wrote an essay which was featured in Lena Dunham's feminist newsletter, Lenny, entitled, "Why Do I Make Less Than My Male Co-Stars?" Discovering she was paid less than her American Hustle male co-stars via the Sony hacking scandal, Lawrence ultimately blamed herself for not negotiating for more pay. When the Sony hack happened and I found out how much less I was being paid than the lucky people with dicks, I didn't get mad at Sony. I got mad at myself. I failed as a negotiator because I gave up early. I didn't want to keep fighting over millions of dollars that, frankly, due to 2 franchises, I don't need, she explains. However, Lawrence admitted she didn't fight for a better salary because she was afraid of how she'd be perceived. I would be lying if I didn't say there was an element of wanting to be liked that influenced my decision to close the deal without a real fight. I didn't want to seem difficult or spoiled, she confessed. This is an element of my personality that I've been working against for years, and based on the statistics, I don't think I'm the only woman with this issue. Are we socially conditioned to behave this way? Could there still be a lingering habit of trying to express our emotions in a certain way that doesn't offend or scare men? In her own fiery way, Lawrence concluded she would no longer tolerate inequitable pay for fear of being less liked. Her essay caused a great deal of buzz in the media about ongoing gender wage gap issues. She dated her X-Men co-star Nicholas Hoult from 2011 to 2013. A year later, she was involved in an on-and-off-again relationship with Coldplay's Chris Martin, which reportedly ended in the summer of 2015. The actress went on to date Mother director Darren Aronofsky, before admitting in a November 2017 appearance with Adam Sandler on the Actors on Actors series that the pressures of professional obligations led to their split. In February 2019, Lawrence confirmed her engagement to New York art gallery director Cook Maroney. The two tied the knot in Newport, Rhode Island that October. The actress has also established the Jennifer Lawrence Foundation, which leverages independent philanthropy initiatives, community events and donations, and auctions to assist other organizations that service abused youth, people with intellectual disabilities, and those in need of medical care. In an interview, Lawrence revealed that her formal education only went as far as middle school, since she moved to New York when she was 14 to pursue acting. I dropped out of middle school. I don't technically have a GED or a diploma, she told 60 Minutes, calling herself self-educated. Lawrence said that one of her childhood nicknames given to her by her older brothers was Nitro, short for nitroglycerin. It's because I was so hyper, she said. Nitroglycerin. That one still pops up in my adult life, Lawrence added. The 2012 profile in Rolling Stone also revealed that her parents called her Plays with Fire, since Lawrence was a bit of an accident. I didn't realize why my nickname was Plays with Fire until I got older, she told the magazine, but my parents played with fire and they got burned. We thought we were finished having kids, her mother said of Lawrence's nickname in the profile. The Hunger Games star, who was the first girl born on her father's side of the family in 50 years, was so tough as a child that she wasn't allowed to play with little girls at school. She didn't mean to hurt them, the star's mom said. They were just making cookies, and she wanted to play ball. And so ends the tale of the famous actress Jennifer Lawrence, who lived happily ever after working in films that become blockbusters.